Hey everyone, so if you're watching this, it's because you feel like you kind of related to the patient observer method. Now, if you don't really know what this is or what I'm talking about, I'd love it if you just quickly message me or comment beside this video that you want access to the short quiz that kind of helps you figure out which method you are using to both figure out your purpose and also make a plan for your life. And so just a quick little recap. So the patient observer method, this is kind of the method where they have lots of questions, but they don't really know how to answer them. And they kind of feel stuck. They feel like lots of people are kind of moving on ahead of them, or they kind of just wait and they can't really figure out what they should do with their lives. And the fix that we talked about in the last video is this. You need to discover your purpose by figuring out what questions you have or what questions you need to ask yourself. Now, for me, I definitely related to this method coming out of high school. I remember leaving high school and I had 1 year planned for my life. I knew I wanted to take a year to do a Bible school program, but after that, I had no idea what I was going to be doing. So I worked at an entry-level job, and entry-level jobs are awesome, just saying. They're really important starting points, and people I also worked with were just amazing, so it was great. But I often struggled when I saw like either others I graduated with or even just other customers in general, when they would come in and I knew that they had a plan for the life when I was just kind of staying stuck. And so yeah, that was just tricky for me. So I was looking at some stats on brain development and stuff like that, and all the websites kind of say the same thing. But our brains actually only finish developing by the time we turn around 25 or so. And so that's kind of the issue for us though, is that we want to develop and we want to intentionally figure out like who we are and what we should do. And so that kind of brings us back to the fix is we really want to discover your purpose by figuring out what questions you do actually have. So I have one step for you to take today, and it's really, really simple. So I have another account called Practical Unique Purpose. And what it's going to do is it's going to run you through the basics of my course, but it's going to do so totally for free. So what you're going to gain from this is literally you're going to begin figuring out who you are, what makes you you. And this one is surreal, as one of my course participants stated. You're going to begin figuring out how you think and what your greatest strength is. And when I found this one, it actually like blew my mind. Like this one is really, really cool. You're going to begin figuring out what your purpose is. And it's incredible to be able to state this confidently. You're going to figure out what you need to do to take care of yourself and understand who you are as a complete human being and be able to set yourself up for success. You're going to figure out what kind of goals you want to set for your life and start taking action on those. You're going to figure out what the most essential thing is for you to actually begin stepping more fully into your purpose. Now, this one isn't flashy, but it's super important. You're going to begin figuring out how to manage your responsibilities without getting overwhelmed by them. You're going to be able to figure out how to be intentional with your life so you actually accomplish what you want to accomplish. And so many of us are trying to figure out all those things I just mentioned without any clarity or direction or balance. And that's what my method gives you. It's going to give you the direction you need, it's going to give you the clarity you need, and it's going to do so in a really balanced way. Now, the account that I have linked in my bio, it is a private account, and that's because I don't just want anyone seeing the material that I have. I want to make sure that those who follow the account are actually interested in getting the results that I mentioned earlier. So if that's you, if you actually want to start figuring out who you are, if you actually want to start figuring out what your purpose is, if you actually want to start figuring out what you want to do with your life, then go to the link in my bio and follow that second account. It's totally free to do so. So I really want this to be worth your while. So there's a little added bonus if you're going to be one of the first 10 approved followers, but you got to go and click that link. So I hope this helped you a bunch. Talk to you soon. See you later.